been following the French private equity market for a number of years now. I think I made our first commitment back in 2003. It's a market that's, I think, from our point of view, delivered strong long-term returns. I think it's one of the markets that you can depend on in terms of having money at work. I think there's a degree of experience in France that's perhaps not evident in all of the other markets in Europe. And I think the other thing that really makes French private equity work is the quality of management teams managing the underlying companies. I think the French, in that sense, get private equity, whereas that's not necessarily the case in some other parts of Europe. We are looking at the venture capital space with renewed interest in Europe, and that's partly due to making our recent acquisition of Flag Capital in the US, who have a very substantial experience in US venture. And I think with their encouragement, we're looking afresh at European venture. I think it's fair to say that in the south of the continent there are some interesting things happening, but by the same token, there are not all that many proof points today for an investor to, put a substantial amount of capital into funds being raised there. But we are certainly keeping a watching brief in that market, and it would not be a surprise in years to come to make some commitments there. My attitude on Brexit as a UK citizen representing a UK institution is that we are certainly not turning our back on the UK stock market as public market investors, and nor are we turning our back on UK private equity. It is, after all, the biggest market in Europe. Who the beneficiaries of Brexit will be is not a question I can answer with any precision today. But what I would say is that private equity as an asset class, in my experience, is actually pretty good at navigating its way through changed circumstances, solving problems, reacting to change. So I have high hopes that certain managers will be able to prosper in the post-Brexit environment, but I would be hard pushed today to state which geographies those managers might be found in. Very interesting morning, actually. I mean, I think it's a nice size of conference. Good mix of GPs, LPs, other market participants. I've managed to catch up with one or two old friends in Paris I haven't seen for a while, and I think it's good actually as a sort of non-French person for me to come to an event like this and be able to just immediately home in on what the topics du jour are in the French private equity market, and just share some observations on the market and be able to compare and contrast those with what I'm seeing in other geographies. So I've very much enjoyed the day so far, and look forward to the rest of the proceedings.